Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of SSX-y Time. This is episode 9. I was asked to do a bit more of a race run for this one, which I am now going to demonstrate to you. I've got 2 runs for this one actually. By the way, if you happen to know what the music is for this run or the next run I do, I salute you, because they're both awesome tunes from 2 of my favourite games that have ever been made. But yeah, this was recommended by one of the viewers on the previous video, just because this level is absolutely ludicrous. So this is in the Alps. I think it's Grand something, the mountain, and the run is just ridiculous. I mean, it's wafer thin. You'll see me go off the side quite a few times. The key on this level really, one to skip parts of it, and also to in order to just stop yourself dying all the time like this. Yeah, is to get a wingsuit. Now I prefer the ones that give you a lot of lift because they have a bit more leeway. I mean, I'm sure the aerodynamic ones are better. Yeah, like that. I'm sure the aerodynamic ones are a bit better for keeping your speed up. But just in terms of lowering the run, you definitely want to pick one that has higher lift more than anything else. Yeah, so you're going to see me fall off the cliff a few times, which is why I included the second run. Which, I mean, admittedly the second one isn't flawless either, but it involves less deaths. But you really got to just keep trying it over and over and over, and just, I mean, much like any racing game really, and just test the limits of the system. Here you go, off the edge again. You can see how far people are ahead of me. If you look on the right of the screen, you can see the lines, the ghost lines for the people. So yeah, you've just got to try and cut the corners as much as you can. I mean, this level, the margin for error is absolutely minuscule. You've also got to be a bit careful. Yeah, there with the wires, the rails that go down the mountain, they have a tendency to throw you off in the wrong direction rather than correcting your turns. So you want to make it make sure that you don't. When you try and correct yourself when you come off one, or failing that, deploy your wingsuit, aim yourself in the correct direction. There's a certain rail about halfway down that, I mean, if you don't turn the instant you come off it, you'll just go flying off the edge. It's a really sharp right turn. But as you can see, you can cut out huge swathes of the track. I'm sure if I had level 11 wingsuit, I'd probably be able to do better. But you can just, as you can see, you can just carve off an entire section like that. If you can, I mean, obviously this is going to take practice as well, but if you can, try and get boosts. I mean, failing that, see, as you can see, I saved myself there from a pretty nasty fall. But failing the boost, try and hit as many of the little, oh god, there's another one as well. Yeah, try and hit as many of the flares as you possibly can, because each one gives you a little point boost, which is a little bit of boost to get back on the track. And because if you're on the ground and you can't use your wings anymore, you can still, at the very least, try and boost your way back up the mountain. You can sort of glitch the physics system a little bit and make sure you're back up the mountain. But yeah, I mean, although this run looks, I mean, it looks torturous. It just looks absolutely horrendous, but it's actually really fun to do. Like, you get a bit of an adrenaline rush, like bombing down this mountain with these little tiny margins of error. Yeah, don't do that. As you can see, I sort of tried to turn up the hill, see if I could survive, but it's just impossible. So yeah, just be as frivolous with your wingsuit as you possibly can. Every time you touch the ground, just jump and try and deploy it again. Especially if you've got a fast one. If you can manage the aerodynamic wingsuit better than the lift one, definitely go for that. Anyway, that was enough to beat one person on the frenzy. I think most people kind of don't bother tackling this one just because it's such a horrendous run. But yeah, that's the end of my first one. I've got another one prepared for you right now, and this one's a bit of an improvement. But I love the music in the background of this level. Absolutely fantastic. It's actually a remix, but it's really good. So, yeah, as you can see, once you've done it once, you can get a bit more ridiculous with your jumps. Well, that was a bit unlucky, but there is one place you can dodge a huge area. As you can see, you got quite a lot of speed there. I mean, if you can, come out of your wingsuit jumps early and try and spin on the way down. This one, yeah, that one I had to just bail out of quite early because I realised I was never going to make it across that huge gap. That was a bit unlucky as well. You just got to get back on. I mean, admittedly, I still make quite a few mistakes in this one. You'll notice later on that what you want to do is if you're going off the edge and you're trying to do a fast run, here you can boost back onto the track. That rail almost got me. But yeah, the key is not to try and push it too far. Like if you're getting off the track and you're trying to do a good run and you need to rewind, basically just use the rewind to get yourself back on the correct line as fast as you possibly can. Don't bother trying to like use the rewind to get more and more time off, because you'll just end up losing more time if you push it too far, which you'll see what happens to me later on. So yeah, just correct yourself as fast as you possibly can. It's better to get a better time on this run, and then on the next run try and avoid using the rewind at all. That was just, oh, that's really unlucky, because I was trying to exploit that little area there. I got into that area by mistake, and then I was trying to exploit that little jump, but you can't do it. You have to go. I had to go all the way back here. So that's one area where I tried a little bit too hard to exploit the rewind system. I've still got quite a good lead on Tricky. 8 seconds. See, some sections are nice like that. Not too bad. The banks are quite fine. You can just sort of back around. I mean, it depends. I mean, I could theoretically just jump off the edge and try and fly my way down. If you go off to the left, there isn't much room before you die. Like, you would never be able to make it to these areas in the distance. I had to put it off to the right there to ensure that I survived. Annoyingly, it doesn't seem to be too keen on directing you onto a rail. Like, obviously when you go off a normal jump, and then without you deploying the wingsuit and then fly down towards, you're like falling towards a rail, the game tends to be really magnetic in terms of like attaching you to the rail pretty much. Whereas when you deploy the wingsuit, it's really not keen. I try and get back on here, and I go straight over the edge. Now this is what I'm talking about with abusing the system a little bit too much. So you see, I rewind, I go for another go, and I fail to get over the top. So I was trying to land on it with a little bit of speed, rather than too much. So give it another shot. End up coming all the way back here. See, so the key is just try and just correct yourself as quickly as you can. Don't bother trying to go too extreme with trying to shave off even more seconds, because you've already lost a few anyway with rewinding, as well as doing the initial problem. Now that's always a big one. Just fly all the way down. Which is good. But yeah, feel free to just hop over the gap. See, if I just hopped over the gap there and deployed the wingsuit, could have dodged that section. Nudged it again though slightly. This section here, just try and use the flares to boost, because there's enough flares there to just keep knocking into them. And that's basically it. So I hope this helps you a little bit in trying to navigate this run. It really is just a case of sort of trial and error and just repeatedly going over it. I mean, this took me a good, well, I'd say it was probably my 10th run or something. So you've just got to keep trying it over and over until you get something reasonable. Does have to put me in second though, but the top score on my leaderboard is actually, I think, is 255 or something like that. So you can shave another 30 seconds off, probably just by cutting out the rewinds and maybe dropping out another 1 or 2 corners using the wingsuit. Maybe learning how to use an aerodynamic wingsuit. But I would definitely go, if you're just starting one of these type runs, always go with a one that has a high lift stat rather than aerodynamic. I mean, of course, if you can get one that has both, by all means give it a try, but the lift is the priority really. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.